All right, guys, welcome. We are running a little over time here. Apologies for that, but my name is Matt in the Hat. We are back uh, with your weekly dose of Pathfinder 2 Kingmaker. We are here with our wonderful group of players from over the seas. We've had a little bit of a discussion as players in relation to my findings and feelings and stuff going forward and what we can do to make life easier for ourselves, and to just update us as to what our characters, how our characters have progressed as they've leveled up. And I'm going to jump over to them now and say hi to them. Oops, that's the wrong one. This one. That one. Yeah, so let's say hi, everyone. Good to see you all.
Hello.
Thank you for being
Hi
here with
there.
me. It's always a pleasure to be gaming with you all. Hello, Silver. Good to see you. Yeah, and so why don't we talk about what happened last time, where our characters are now, how we're feeling, and all of the stuff leading up to sort of hone in the spotlight on us being back in town and what the future might hold, and also going into the idea that kingdom turns are on their way. We haven't had a kingdom turn in freaking forever. And
A month.
yeah. So let's do that. So uh ooh, thank you. You're okay. Yeah, so why don't we go to DM next playing Thecard. Tell us about your character, what your experience has been lately, how you're feeling, and where you're at.
More healing, more healing, more healing. Maybe eventually we'll get everyone healed in this village. So much suffering from this stupid beast attacking while we were gone.
Hmm. Seems like an ongoing theme, doesn't it?
Having to get Tristan back on his feet.
Yep. Yeah, Tristian was one of the ones that got mauled almost half to death, or more than half to death.
That owlbear mauled almost everybody half to death,
Sure did.
and some of them all the way to death.
Yep. Yeah. Like dozens of people died. This is not good. um. Yeah.
Did the guy that was always rabble rousing, did he survive?
Of course.
Let's find out. He.
Low. I'm just gonna call now low.
Well, we'll see how affected he is. Um. So, do we want him to survive? So low is he was more hurt, potentially fully hurt. We will find out. So it's a D20 roll. 1 to 10, he got severely injured. No, sorry, 2 to 10, he got severely injured. If we roll a one, he died. Okay, and if it's above 10, then he is well. All right, so let's see. He is very well.
He
Apparently,
hid he hid like a coward.
yes. Well, I'll generate what he did or whatever a little bit later, but yes, he managed to get out rather unscathed. Um. All right. So mixed nuts slash Vara Redhorn. What is
Yeah.
where is Vara at? Where has he been? How's he gotten here? What's he feeling?
Well, Brar's looking around at this place going, it seems like shit happens here all the time. And that we might as well just stay at town because we'll get just as much fighting done here as we will if we go anywhere else.
Apparently.
I mean, building sized owl bears, Nobody's gonna find that saying that Tarnal came up with before about the owl bear's funny anymore at all. It's just gonna be tragic from this point on. It's rather sad.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, he's just kind of like, what are we supposed to do? Stick around here and help? I mean, the last time we went out on a job, the guy who hired us, I mean, Keldor got to add a title.
Yeah. I mean, it's not been great. Speaking of which, guy who hired us, how are you doing?
Kill me now.
I mean, they will.
Absolutely.
We did that last week.
I've already done it once. I'll do it again.
I mean, I've been like, apparently I got like my drink got drugged and I got thrown in the silver room, and I don't know what the hell's gone on since. So whatever.
Tarnal was very thorough.
I had a
building a containment room just in case.
I had a
Rolls are bad news.
yeah. I mean, it was an interesting experience in that silver room.
It sure was.
Fell asleep.
Do you know what's the most terrifying thought to me about what Lucas was running around doing?
What?
How many trolls did you bite and infect with lycanthropy that got away or something like that before we figured that out?
None that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we killed everything.
Yeah. That's to your knowledge, everything that was engaged by the werewolf is deceased. So.
Werewolf trolls sounds.
Oh, sounds fantastic. And
Of course it does.
Malkov slash Kaldor. Where have you been? What have you been doing? How are you feeling? What's going on?
Well, after coming to the surface and then arriving here in town, it's been disaster after disaster. This place is a magnet for monsters.
Yeah.
So it's obviously the place I'm meant to be because they need help. Kill more trolls, kill more giant owl bears, evidently. Help them rebuild whatever they need.
Yeah.
I do think it's fairly reckless that one of the town's leadership decided to secretly remain a werewolf. I think that's insane.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Werewolves are not known for being conducive to population centers surviving.
Okay.
And so he's a little, I guess I'd be a little wary of the leadership's decision making moving forward. But
Slightly
the
miffed.
people clearly need help. They're being slaughtered at this rate.
They definitely are. All right. Well, that's where we are, guys. It's been hectic. It's been crazy. Had lots of drama. Drama is good to a certain point, but after a while, it can get a little bit grating. Let's see how our characters get through this. All right, it is morning. I'm gonna set the time. We are gonna make it. Actually, I'm gonna use a couple of days here. Okay. I'm gonna use a couple of days. It's going to be Sunday. Let's set that. Set that. Okay, it's going to be Sunday, the 17th of Erastus. Still summer, guys. And it will be summer for another month yet. So we're in the height of summer, the very height. And who have we set watch upon Lucas, please? Who has been there? Is one of our characters, or is one or more of our characters, or one or more of our companions there?
I
Who
dare you to put Jethel.
who is
Dare
going to
you.
be watching
Dare you.
him?
Huh?
I
Put
mean,
Jethel up there.
so I think from Calder's standpoint, this is a job for the leadership of the town. But from Reskin's standpoint, yeah, JFL's shown no mercy,
Sure
or
has.
willing to show no mercy if necessary. So yeah, I think Reskin would go and find her and ask her to assist in making sure no further harm comes to townsfolk from Lucas.
Crack, all right, I got this.
But only if he breaks out and tries to kill people.
Will accede
Maybe if you
to
just
that.
feel like he could use it too.
We'll agree reluctantly to spare him if he does not wolf out. Anyone else, or are we just choosing her?
Brar
I
wants to
can't
see
because
if
I
he
would be
thinks
healing people.
Yeah.
Brar want Brar will help fix things based on what skills he has if he is asked. If nobody asks him to help, he will stand around and be a lazy fucker the whole time. Otherwise, somebody asks him to help, oh sure he'll help, but otherwise no.
Okay.
But as far as with what's going on with Lucas, oh yeah, he wants to see if he's going to turn into a dog again, and if somebody's going to have to skin him. I want to see that.
All right.
So
So
yeah,
you are going to
I'd be down for
be, in this case, based on the story and all of the things. Okay. You are going to be in the room, and JFL, you're going to be lazing about. JFL's not going to be okay with that, and she's going to ask you, not very politely, not very politely, to do something. Let's have a look at her just real quick.
I was just gonna say if Keldar ever sees him standing around knowing how able-bodied he is, Keldar would drag him along to do whatever menial labor Keldar is doing too.
Yeah, I think, and he won't ever.
All the heavy lifting stuff that is, the hardest stuff for the other laborers to do, we'd be taking on that shit.
Okay. Well, he would.
Heavy lifting, hauling away rubble and bringing in new building materials. That's
Perfect.
kind of
All right.
If she tells me to do something, I will grab 5 random objects and begin to juggle them.
Yeah, no, she's being specific. She doesn't just say do something. She says, go get that broom over there and clean that stall. And the next one.
Shovel shit, you lazy fuck.
Yeah.
This coming from the cur in the kennel.
All right, so, Vra,
Yeah,
JSL is a female. Looks to be elf like. It has kind of palish skin. Wears dark clothing. Has raven black hair. No jewelry to note, and a massive, wickedly sharp scythe that she is wielding as she is watching Lucas.
I was here the last time he turned into that thing. He's quick. You sure? I mean, I can go somewhere else if you want, but
He says, no, you stay here and you do that. Don't you even think about striking up a conversation.
you're not very sociable, are you, lady? And I'm gonna walk off.
She goes, no, I'm not.
And I'm gonna once again find some place to lean up against a wall where I can watch Lucas. And I'm not cleaning a stall. If she's not cleaning a stall, I'm not cleaning a stall.
Okay.
That's simple.
I had the wrong character selected for that.
That's fine. Titan Wrestler instead of Intimidating Glare. Yeah. That's fine.
Thanks.
Cool. So, during the night, only for JFL and for Vara at this stage. Okay? During the night, both of you notice that the state of relaxation in Lucas's body is way more keen than you have come to expect, either of you. You've watched him sleep before, not like creepily, just you've seen each other, okay? You know how each other operate,
We kept an eye on him while he was sleeping
right?
because he's a monster.
Have you seen the way Brar looks? Yes, he was creepily watching him sleep.
And his state of relaxation is way more than it was. Like he is basically just completely still, just completely out. That's the first thing that you notice.
I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna listen real acutely to find out if I can hear if he's still breathing. And then I'm gonna count how many different things in the room I can hear that are breathing.
Okay. You can definitely hear him breathing. He is breathing very slowly, and his heartbeat has slowed a lot. Like, this is hibernation level.
And then I can count myself as breathing in the room. Is JFL breathing? Because if not, I'm gonna get really creeped out.
Make a perception check.
Run it blind.
Yes, please. Not that it matters where. But yes. Oh my lord.
You don't need to whine.
She disagrees.
Okay, stop patting her for a second.
Where is she? There she
Seconds
is.
later.
Okay, let's have a look at here. Alright, she's gonna. Yeah, you hear her breathing. She's actually breathing more frequently than Lucas right now.
Sorry, dog had to vomit.
Yeah, so Lucas is completely out, but he is breathing. JFL is breathing, you are breathing. Everything is fine. You're keeping watch. But that's the first thing that you notice. A couple of hours into your watch, something happens. You hear sickening, brutal, forceful, bone-cracking sounds.
Ooh, this is what I was waiting for. Look over at the. Ew.
His whole body is writhing and cracking. His bones are splitting.
I'm gonna look at JFL and go, "Is that normal?"
She has the scythe up, ready.
I'm like, oh.
His whole body is like rising, and he is still sleeping. This is while he is sleeping. His whole body rises up, and you see his back just sort of like rising like a cat's. Not like a dog's, like a cat's. as if there's hardly any spine there. And it sort of just arcs up, and then he starts coughing, still asleep. As if he's coughing up a hairball. Again, like a cat. He starts hacking like a cat, trying to cough up a hairball while he is sleeping. Brad, did you do anything?
Pat him on the back?
Sort of-
He's coughing it. You okay?
There's absolutely no response from him. And as you try to pat him on the back, his whole body is writhing and like slams up against your hand. And you feel the force of it. And you feel the force of a bone coming up and writhing like underneath his skin against your hand. And you feel it like colliding with your hand and colliding with his skin on his internals. In his internals.
He's gonna be a beaten up, bruised motherfucker after all of this.
There he is. Alright, so he coughs. And something comes out of him. Something literally comes out of him onto the floor. And what it looks like to you is some sort of ephemeral, ferocious mini wolf. Spirit, ghost, whatever you want to call it. It is manifesting before him. And as he continues to hack up his lungs, it starts to grow from like being a puppy size to like larger and larger. This spirit wolf just like writhing and growing on the ground.
Kill it with fire.
And you can see essence pouring out of Lucas's mouth as if his soul is being sucked out, but it's not his soul, it's the werewolf. And it's slowly just pouring out of him onto the ground.
Well, that's I have seen all kinds of vomit in my life. I mean,
Ephemeral wolf vomit is not.
all kinds. Vomiting out an ephemeral puppy, totally outside of my experience.
Right?
Way out there.
And Jaethal, where she was turned her scythe upon Lucas, her focus has shifted. And she's now looking at that spirit wolf with all of her anger and vitriol, everything about her is channeled in. Her hate is channeled in toward that wolf. You can see that scythe rising up.
I'm only going to attack it if it becomes threatening. Otherwise, I'm still watching Lucas. Lucas is my friend. The thing he harped out, he obviously needed to get that out.
So his bones are cracking into place, back into place, into their normal place now. After like completely malforming the way that it had. And they're starting to like crack, 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 crunch, crunch, back as he continues to hack this spirit onto the ground until exhausted, everything within him is just gone. And the spirit wolf turns towards Jaethal and towards Ra. Its eyes flash red, and it lets out a fearsome howl. And Sheathel immediately just, ah! Kill it! Kill it!
Great. Yeah, well, try and kill him.
As your weapons like catapult into this spirit, it's like catapulting into an ooze. The whole thing just like, you know, swishes and swashes like it's semi-liquid, semi like spirit ectoplasmic grossness.
Did I just punch a bag full of jello? What is this? Oh,
And nothing hurts it. Nothing hurts it. Anything that you tried does not hurt, it just stands there. And then it just sort of turns and it bounds out of the gate, like, and just like through the gaps in the iron wall fence prison, and then takes one look at the massive bulkhead door, and the spirit just phases right through it.
well, I'm not sure where that thing's gonna end up, but it's gonna ruin somebody's day.
Is anyone else on watch that night outside the prison? They're in the rest of the
Sure.
town. Yeah?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're just wandering around, making sure that there's no other external threats. And you see, just out of the corner of your eye, like this flash of ectoplasmic blue with red eyes, and you like look immediately at it, and there's this woof spirit ghost creature thing bounding through the settlement towards the settlement edges, towards the
I'm gonna follow
forest.
it. I'm gonna follow it and make sure it doesn't attack anyone. And if it stops or anything, I'm gonna try and kill it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that there are guards and stuff with their crossbows out. You know, arrows and bolts just pass straight through it. Just shoo.
I'll call it. Don't let it out of your line of sight.
Yeah. So many of them. Like, there's a spotlight lantern. I'm gonna say that there's like a spotlight lantern, like here, that's like, keyed to be a beam, and they light that and make sure it's like angled toward it, and like watch it as it like bounds off toward the forest, and you can track it if you like. You will need to make a survival check to track it.
You chasing that off in the forest by yourself?
Sounds like it. He can recruit some militia. Want to join with him.
Mind, dwarf.
He starts running into the forest with whoever he wants to come with him, and what you will see defies almost imagination. You see this ephemeral spirit wolf, whatever it is, stop. And it like looks from side to side, and you can see it off in the distance. Looks from side to side. It starts to whimper. Starts to like curl up. Starts like looking around. You see butterflies flitting around, sort of magical glowing colors, almost as if they're lit up by that spotlight lantern, but they're not. They're glowing in the night. They're like flitting around, and they like start like catapulting at superhuman speeds into this ephemeral spirit wolf. And every time one hits, you hear just this creepy like whimper, and then thorns start to grow out of the earth, twist around, first around the legs of this creature, and then around its body, and more butterflies coming in. You see it starting to become this rainbow color, like just ball of colors, and all of a sudden the vines just collapse in. You hear like a sickening squelch, an explosion of vibrant colors, of all the colors of the rainbow, and then vines disentangle, fall into the ground. And there is nothing there. It's just smoke.
I'm gonna have whoever followed me out there help me gather some stones and make a ring around that, about 5 feet out around that area, and don't anybody go near that spot. We need to get like one of the wizards or something to come look at this, because I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
And then lead everybody back to town and make sure nobody touches or pokes or prods at the ground there.
Okay. You do so. All right.
Brar's gonna wake Lucas up as soon as he thinks he can. Ask him if he feels like how he feels.
Lucas
He's
sleeps
like,
for a total of 10 hours.
Do I wake up whenever he wakes me up?
No.
Okay.
oh no, well, I'm gonna wait until you're gonna wake up. I'm not trying to wake you.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna let you rest.
So it'll be
Sure,
about
you would-
midday when Lucas wakes up, but before then, everyone else can wake up. And I'm assuming that Keldor will come around as you come out and get yourselves ready for the day and let you know what's happened overnight, what he's intended to do.
Well, as soon as I get back to town, I'll find somebody who knows something about magic and tell them what I saw and where it is.
Uh-huh. All right.
We're gonna have enough time and access to each other's abilities to be able to be fully healed by the beginning of tomorrow.
Yes.
Even me.
Uh,
I don't think so.
You're funny.
It's fine. It's
Um,
fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mark on Lucas where he's at. So you're going to make you go. Enjoy. Um,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You want to tell everyone?
Ow. Okay. That's a slight drop in max XP.
Oh, a little, yeah. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you just get severely beaten and broken, Lucas?
Yeah, I think I took like a third of my health off the top.
Yep. Lucas is drained 3,
Oh, that's like negative levels.
basically.
Okay.
It's not as bad as negative. It's not as bad as negative levels, but it's
Because
still
my
bad.
42 reflex and will saves are all.
Yeah, all of his saves are reduced.
Yeah. Any kind of level drain type thing is awful.
So
Yeah, he's not feeling okay, but he's not awake just yet. So it is
What
dawn,
does it take to remove drained?
a full
It'll be
night's sleep.
fine after an omelet and some cobalt coffee. scoops dirt into pots.
It's going to take him a few days to recover from this. Just time. Just time.
So Cobalt coffee is hot mud.
And
If I can convince him to drink it, yes, yes, it is.
all right, so you guys can get together. The whatever magic person or people that cottoned on to what you were saying and what like have they've banded together in the early hours of the morning to like make some assessments about what went on and obviously not touch it, but just like go and you know figure it out and see if anything else needs to be done. They really appreciate you letting them know. So they'll go out. So at the moment, they're out with a section of the remaining militia um, to protect them, and potentially one or more of the companions, but many of the companions are still out of action. But Knock Knock and maybe Harim will go keep them company, make sure that they're safe, and they will be AFK at the moment, out to assess what went on and what might need to happen in relation to that. And you can let the group know what you've done and that group is already out there and already tending to the situation. JSL will join you. She will come and she will give her report to the group. She will say that she's never seen anything like what she saw last night. And she says,
Oh,
as far as she can tell, like, something just happened to Lucas. She doesn't want to, like, jump to conclusions, but it looked like the spirit of the werewolf, like, literally left.
he puked the werewolf out. He puked the wolf spirit out. It was crazy.
Is that some sort of kobold euphemism?
No, he
No.
literally vomited a werewolf spirit out like he was coughing out a hairball like a cat.
Probably should tell Tarnal that.
That's congruent with the spectacle I saw in the woods.
Yes, it is. And the description of the ghost is exactly what you, or spirit, is exactly what you would have experienced um, chasing it. It's exactly the same spirit. Oh.
Your idea.
Yeah, neck's just tight.
Okay.
At some point after Varar has told me that, I'm gonna find a piece of raw meat, and then I'm gonna find Lucas, and I'm gonna be like, "Does this do anything for you?" and hold it in his face.
All right. Well, he won't wake up till midday, but after midday,
Yeah,
you may do
sometime
that.
after Varar's told me, and I see him.
So, in addition to your, um, actually, you can role play. At the moment, look at Sicken. Sicken says you literally cannot ingest anything until you like. But yeah, you can role play it. I don't want to force what Lucas's role play would be on you, so you can role play it.
Meat in face.
Ugh. I don't want to look at food right now.
Well, that's not even food. It's just raw meat.
Well, I mean, raw meat cooked. If you cook it, maybe I'll eat it, but I have no desire to eat raw meat right now. Caldor, please get it out of my face. It doesn't smell appetizing, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay. Okay. And I'll leave him alone.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
All I'm gonna do is look at Lucas and go, how much of last night do you remember?
All I remember is talking to her, and that's it. I don't remember drinking. I don't remember falling asleep. I don't remember
Be thankful.
being put in a room that I woke up in.
Just like when you were a little kid, you don't remember how bad it hurt for teething. You should be glad you don't remember what you went through yesterday.
I
Yeah.
feel quite a bit of lingering pain in my muscles. Um,
Do
I'm
you,
also really
yeah,
tired.
do you say what you believe to be the case, Lucas, as to being affected by sleep against your will?
I would like to know how I fell asleep because I don't remember. The last thing I remember is talking to Tarnal, and I would love to know what happened between talking to Tarnal and waking up with her. Does anybody want to fill me in on the details of the events that took place between when I spoke to Tarnal and woke up with her?
Anyone?
I don't know.
I'm fixing people at the hospital, so it's between the others.
Yeah,
Did
I don't
anybody
know.
take me to the tavern or whatever the tavern is constructed to be right now?
We don't have a tavern yet.
Where do people drink?
Probably in front of town hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody want to talk about getting me a drink?
Does
Or
anyone remember that?
does anybody want to talk about maybe getting me some water and maybe
I
a
don't
different
know.
flavor?
Probably wasn't there for that part of the conversation. I don't believe. I think that
Well,
was Tarnal and Lucas alone, right?
Yeah,
Well, Tarnal talked to Lucas, and basically, Tarnal has the ability to cast sleep.
but he didn't.
So, I mean, if he has the ability to be able to, I don't know if he had the ability to knock Lucas out with that. I think it takes quite a bit more than that. Lucas would have to seriously beat to shit for that to happen.
Yeah.
But
So to Tarnal's knowledge, which is your knowledge, you
he
don't
didn't do
know.
that to him.
He didn't. He didn't cast sleep. He didn't do anything.
I mean, and if he did, he would have told you, yeah, I put knockout shit in your drink and then fucking drug you into the silver room because you were a threat. He wouldn't hesitate to tell you he did that if he'd actually done that, too. You know that.
So Lucas, black and blue, your companions are telling you we didn't do anything to make you sleep.
It's okay. I'm not there. I'm working. Waiter slacking.
No, he looks like somebody worked him over with a baseball bat and a trash can.
So there are other companions that you might be able to ask. Obviously, Thecard's just mentioned that he's not right here right now, but you can go and find him and ask him.
did I talk to Keston?
You can talk to Keston.
I mean,
Or did I? Like, did I talk to Keston?
You can.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Keston will say he has
2/3 of
no
the
idea.
population are very wounded. I don't think I'm getting any leave time.
Oh, you can take 5 minutes to just mention that you didn't do anything.
Oh, it's very clear I didn't do anything. I've been working the whole time. Other than sleep, he would be working on trying to get
Well,
everyone back on their
you know
feet.
what? Like, it'll come out. It'll come out in the wash. I want to work on moving forward and reestablishing trust with everyone that I betrayed. So
I'm
Okay.
gonna nudge. I'm gonna nudge Keldor and go, hey, I don't, I don't think he's got a problem anymore. but do we have anything silver just to be sure?
Do I hear
Silver.
this? Do I
You
hear
got
this?
silver coins on you.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's doing it in private.
Okay.
It's not really a weapon, and even so, even if he's not the threat, what if that thing that came out of you said that thing that came out of him got what? Butterflied to death? That sounds
I mean, it exploded into rainbows. What else do I need to say? I don't know. I don't know about magic. I've never seen
So
anything like it.
LeVar
So
Burton killed him. Got it. Reading
so
Rainbow Death.
I see the two of them talking, and um I walk up to him and do
Even
like
if that spirit is destroyed or is scattered, there could be another one out there. You need to be safe against it.
so I'm gonna do either of them have silver weapons?
No.
No.
Is there a silver weapon around like
Is there a
maybe
silver weapon that anyone is aware of? Maybe there's something
I
in this
mean, so
smithy.
I
Unless
have
there's something in the shop, I'm not
so
aware of anything anywhere.
Lucas has a silver locket in his pack.
Yep.
So I will take the locket out and
Okay.
I will put it around my neck.
Okay. It's a locket.
Yay.
If I was a werewolf, wouldn't it like hurt significantly?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep this around my neck for the extent of the day or the week or whatever, and
And you have
we'll see.
enough like silver coins that you can like literally like you can cut yourself with something and jam silver coins into the wound and nothing happens.
Okay, okay.
Wow.
Please don't do that. I will be questioning your mental health and
I
stability
wasn't gonna.
more than I
I
already
wasn't.
I'm just telling you that's the extent of it. Nothing's
Yeah.
happening with silver.
Okay. Well, I'll keep the silver locket on for now. I just wanted to show you guys that whatever you were fearing is gone, at least for me.
It might not be in you. That doesn't mean it's not still out there. And I'm going to wave towards the woods.
Yeah.
I point out that the majors are inspecting the area. They'll be able to tell us more.
Yeah.
Whether or not we're at risk from those whatever that thing was.
So it sounds like we've burned a few hours. So let's put it at just after midday because Lucas is awake. We'll make it 1 p.m. You guys can have like done some more healing and whatever. Thanks to your efforts and the others, people are starting to recover. It will take some time for the general populace to recover, but you can get the companions at least up and going. So we'll set them back to full. So all of the companions are back to full fighting capacity.
Yay.
I have anti-plague and anti-goat if we need to deal with that, either with the critters.
Mm-hmm. All right. The mages will come and report back at about this time. They left pretty early before dawn this morning with their retinue, so they've been gone 8 hours. And they come back and they say it's miraculous. There is a tree growing inside that stone circle. There's a full grown tree inside that stone circle.
There was no tree there.
Well, there's a tree there now. It's pink.
I'll leave for a few minutes and we have a pink tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think we know where the connection to the Feywild is. I mean, what? Oh,
Natural. Have I ever heard of a pink tree?
Let's find out. 24? Yeah, like trees bloom in all different colors. You don't think it's entirely pink. From the description, it's a standard tree with pink foliage, so but it's mostly pink. But yes, absolutely. This is not seasonal though. Most pink flowers are during fall. Like that happens as things are dying or as things are blooming, maybe at the very start of spring. Like you might get some pink flowering either of those ways, but not in the middle of summer typically.
well, that's interesting.
Um, let's see.
Pink tree.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Well, Reskin
You.
and Tarnal and Lucas, if they look at the tree, will immediately
Yeah. No, I'm looking at them. I'm
know
like,
that they've seen
oh,
that type of tree before.
yeah, I've seen that one. Okay. Um,
You all were
So,
bound on an altar after you died and heard a voice and made a pact, and the trees in that area look very much like this.
I mean,
when
Rez
did
can
these?
probably just go right up to it and touch it.
When did these trees show up?
There's a single tree, and it grew overnight.
Okay. So
it's
this
where
is
your wolf spirit thing
yeah.
died to butterfly
Okay.
Armageddon.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. This is probably direct. Like, are they around me?
Who?
Like anybody? Like, am I out there with them?
You can be. You
Yeah.
can go
Okay.
out
Yeah.
there
I'd
again.
like to, and I'm. So I'll let them know. This is. I'm pretty sure that this is because of the interaction I had last night with her.
Um,
As you appear in the general area, the tree will begin to bleed sap. It is an bright amber sap, and the
I'll
sap will
touch.
create a couple of common words.
Okay.
And after about 15 minutes, it will read, "It is gone."
Um. Okay. So this is her telling me and us that the werewolf spirit that was inside of me is gone and will not affect anyone else. So this is a one less worry for all of us.
Whether your companions fully trust you yet is a whole nother banner like
Oh,
thing,
sure,
but
absolutely. No, I understand that. I'm just trying to help them.
all right. But yeah, like as an entire fully grown tree here.
Yeah, and then like when we see that it says it is gone, Rezkin will probably look at Lucas and be like, "Don't get bit next time."
The plan was not to get bit last time, but yes, I understand.
There's actually butterflies flitting around the tree.
you know what? This whole naturey, gaudy thing that's going on. I think you've been possessed by plants. Um, Good luck with that. I hope to not have to have it happen to me. See ya. Where are we going next?
I hope so too. So I go up to the tree and I hold my hand out and to the butterflies.
I mean, they act
Oh,
like
okay.
normal
I didn't know.
butterflies.
I didn't know if they were like special butterflies or not. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay, so now that I'm awake and
yeah.
in like drained,
Yep.
I ask what I can do to be helpful. I've
As
got
you
spinning
ask
bubbles, so to
what you can
speak.
do to be helpful, you hear some calls. They're not calls of alarm, but you hear some calls from the road that's not too far away. You just some way into the forest. It wasn't very far. You hear some calls from the watchtowers, from the city, um, saying "Hoi, traveler," that sort of stuff, and you're able to re-emerge from the forest because it wasn't very far in. You're able to re-emerge from the forest and see a caravan.
Hail, caravan. How are you? What can we do for you?
Hail, caravan. The caravan does not reply. The people around the caravan certainly reply.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry that my noob RP is so
No,
terrible.
no, no, you're good, man. I'm being facetious. Yeah. So, it's a loaded caravan, and it has symbology of the Jamundi heritage and ancestry.
Oh
Or
yeah, we've been waiting for this
heraldry.
caravan for a while. One from Lady Jamandi that we sent out for, a while ago.
Is this is Tarnal talking?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lucas vaguely remembers, given the stuff that he's been through recently. He vaguely remembers and offers to escort the caravan into the town and um, take them to what is it, the viceroy or the treasurer? Like to check in, quote unquote.
Yeah, then well, you just check in. Yeah. Um, everyone on in part of that caravan will say if they are welcome, they are here to stay.
As part of the town leadership, I personally welcome you to the town, and I don't see why our leader, our ruler Tarnal, would have a problem with you, or Reskin. Um, I don't see why that would be a problem, but it would be up to them as well. But you have my vote.
Out of character. With as many people as we just lost, I was willing to accept prisoners.
Sorry about
I
running
won't.
away.
I
You're
won't.
okay.
No, it's okay, man.
Yeah, so we just had the
Lady
arrival
Jumanji showed up
of
with
Lady
caravan.
Jamundi's caravan with a bunch of new people for the village and supplies.
Awesome. Oh, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna look Lucas right in the eyes and goes, "Are you gonna try to eat us again?"
I will unfortunately dignify that with a response. No, I will not try to eat you again.
Good. I promise not to eat you unless you're already dead.
Do you eat
How
human?
gracious.
Do you consume humans?
I consume, I mean, meat's meat, but it's got to be dead first, and I'm not killing you for it. Why?
Oh, okay. Because I'm not gonna be transforming into a wolf anymore. So what you see is what you get. Like if I'm
You are
dead,
kind,
then
you are kind of stringy.
well, I mean I'm part I'm part tree.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's that.
He is
There's
much
that.
more floral than he
Daily-
once was.
Yeah.
Daily,
there's
daily,
that.
daily fiber.
Do you like bark? Do you like bark? Because I've got some bark on me too, and this beard's got some moss in it. Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Kobolds are omnivores.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad.
All right. So with that, we can do a kingdom turn if everyone is willing.
Hey, kingdom turn.
This was a bit of RP, so
First one in a month.
is everyone good with that? And then we'll take our break
Absolutely,
after.
100%.
All right. So let's
Yep.
go to our notes. We haven't looked at these notes forever, so
For what it's worth, click on the actors and then the crown, and it'll open the kingdom sheet.
Oh man,
I'm
that's
gonna go
right.
grab. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. I'll be right back.
mm-hmm.
Owlbear and 2 decay. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, not great. All right, so let's go through our process here. Let's go to the kingdom stuff. This is always fun as we. Alright. Kingdoms. We've done that. Okay. So, skill activity.
All right, so we've got +3 resource dice for this next turn.
Nice.
Traded last turn. We managed trade agreements last turn. We produced a masterpiece last turn.
Okay.
And we get a +2 bonus on checks to resolve events this turn.
Okay.
We
So,
also have 1 fame gained at the start of this turn.
great. So, you can earn that fame now, so that's just a dot on the thing, and you earn a second dot for just starting the turn.
Okay, added.
So there's 2 fame now. We don't need to assign leadership roles just yet, but we probably want to do that in the not too distant future because we've got several pact bound people on the council, and it has been said that maybe that might. In fact, let's roll for it. Let's roll. I'm going to have us roll a couple of checks. I think.
Okay.
Let's roll politics. And let's roll.
Okay.
There's some politics roll.
That's excellent. Politics. Intrigue.
Can't change the bonus die from 4 to 3.
Okay,
It won't let me edit it.
that's okay.
Who should do the intrigue one? Is that the emissary? Yeah.
Economy. So we've done a politics. I need an intrigue. I want trade. And
We got politics. You want me to just click the intrigue roll now?
yeah, just whoever. I just need one of each, please.
Intrigue roll.
Yep.
You said
I'll do
trade.
the. I'll do the
Trade. Yep. And nice. Let's make. Looking through politics, trade, intrigue. No, that's pretty good. All right. Well, that's a good place to start. You guys have rolled pretty well. At this stage, people are begrudgingly accepting of the leadership, but they are accepting.
Good.
You think if time proves that their leadership leads to more bad things, that's going to decline, and if time proves more good things, that's going to improve. So could you please put a note in relation to the pact-bound rulership that we are at begrudging acceptance, please. Begrudging acceptance. Therefore, there is no negative consequence at the moment. That's good. Adjust unrest. Increase by 1 for every settlement in your kingdom that's overcrowded. We're not overcrowded. We've had deaths, so we can't be overcrowded.
Yeah. Even with the newcomers.
Well, the newcomers just arrived.
Well, yeah, but they
There's
got
just a lot of pre-built houses for them.
pre-built, pre-furnished, pre.
Recently vacated.
With the arrival of a whole bunch of new people, I would like us to make another check. Let's have a look. What is the best check here?
I mean, I added that note to number 3 in the settlement
Thank you.
journal.
This can be a statecraft check, please. Nice. People are accepting of the newcomers, even though there are so many of them, and they don't cause a wave, which is very important for you. Resource collection. Okay, so resource die. Yeah, let's have our resource die collected, please. Remember that there's a collect button. Yeah. Thank you. Someone can confirm that.
It's done anything. No, it's not doing anything.
All right.
If you look over on the right hand side, it's got a confirm.
I tried. I clicked confirm. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Still not working.
All right. 1 second. Give me a minute.
But I also can't change the bonus thing either, so there must be something wrong with editing the capital panel.
What about the collect button? That's over by resources and commodities.
Yeah, we just
That's
tried.
what I think we just did.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
This doesn't really. All right. All right. Someone roll. It'll be 10d4, and we'll just add it manually, and we'll add a. All right. So 32 RP, and And we'll add an ore to Phenof. I'll do that now. We're at 4 there. I've already done that, guys. So, okay, great. Resource
32
collection
on
done.
10d4 is pretty fucking
It's
impressive.
really good. Really good. Cannot have fewer. Next, roll your resource die. We did that. We did that. Your settlement army requires a certain amount of provisions. On all other terms, calculate your kingdom's consumption score. So we don't think we have any because we have farmland. That was right, wasn't it? Commerce phase is when we generate revenue or make trade agreements. So we're going to have taxes, expenses, tap commodities, or manage trade agreements. Anyone want any of those things to happen, or which of those things can happen?
No, we did manage trade agreements last time, and we don't need any of the others.
Okay, so we just skip this one. Everyone in agreement?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Activity phase. I am going to narrate a couple of things here. Okay? So we're going to suspend disbelief a bit. We're going to take a little while because we have some new folk. So they are going to assist us here in the activity phase. Actually, it'll be in the event phase. So we'll do activity phase first. So we'll have leadership first. So each of the leadership get 3 leadership activities. Now, at the moment, we don't have Thecard in, do we? He's the only, like, because Kasser died, he's the only one that hasn't got a PC doing a thing. Do we want Thecard as a treasurer, or?
If you want, probably not what fits his character type best. But
Well, we could
you guys.
we could change it
It's
around.
currently our only vacant position.
Yeah. We can say there's someone there for now and decide who it is later if you want to. And it can either be one of the new party or we'll find a qualified individual.
3 leadership activities for everyone else then.
Let's see.
Can we create a masterpiece in multiple turns in a row? Yeah,
I don't think it has a penalty for that.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
Success.
Nice.
Gain 1 fame or infamy point immediately.
Yep. Go ahead. So we now have all our rerolls.
Okay, I'm going to do Quell Unrest.
Kind of why I started there.
Yeah, Quell Unrest. Yep. Yep.
That lowers it by 1.
I'm gonna do rest and
We're at
relax.
2. How do we reduce decay again? What activity reduces decay?
I'll have to look it up in a sec.
I'm gonna do rest and relax.
Okay.
Let's see which one is this. Dark Race.
Yep. Just scraping by. Yep.
What does that do? That lowers unrest as well.
Rest and relax. Let's see. Working nonstop can burn out. Blah blah blah. Important to take time for yourself. Set a good example for the nation. You take time to relax, and you extend the chance to unwind to your citizens as well. The kingdom. The kingdom still uses. Come on.
Reduce unrest by 1. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Kingdoms, economy.
I was going to do provide care next.
Yeah, provide care is definitely a good choice.
I'll go ahead and do that now.
It's Famar.
You don't provide any notable care for the citizens, but at least you don't make things worse.
Yep. It's good.
Do we have anything else that we really want to try to do? What's our unrest at now?
Craft luxuries.
I'll do that. Jesus.
Wow.
Critical success.
Very nice.
That gives us your artisans exceed expectations.
Ooh, 8
1d4.
now. We're up to 8 luxury items.
Woot, woot.
All right.
I just added them to Phenos.
In answer to your question, we'll address this now. Culture is opposed by corruption, which represents citizens falling into debauchery, delving into forbidden law, pursuing unethical research practices. Economy is opposed by crime, stability is opposed by decay, loyalty is opposed by strife. As it accumulates, we gain points. These point totals are persistent. Most often, when a ruins point total exceeds the ruins threshold, other events can reduce or increase, typically as the result of kingdom activities or events. You'll have to look for the things that do the things in the activities. Otherwise, it'll probably just be events, which are mostly random. There's so many activities that it's probably impossible to remember them all. But that's the answer. We can't deploy an army at the moment.
Yeah, no, I accidentally clicked on that. I'm sorry. Not intentional.
All right. How many more activities do we have, guys?
I have one more.
All right, go ahead.
I would like to. What?
Oh yeah, there it is. Ruined by 1. Okay, it's repair reputation.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see here. Skill used to repair depends on what you want to do. So corruption is arts, crime is trade, decay is engineering, and strife is intrigue. So we need engineering.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So, yep, make an engineering check. Ooh. We may want to re-roll that.
Re-roll it. I want to re-roll it.
Yeah, definitely reroll that.
So this is a fortune effect. You won't be. Oh.
Jesus, dude.
Okay. No.
Can I do it again?
No.
Oh.
So fortune effects are once per roll.
And that was for which one again?
Repair reputation.
Can we do that? Multiple of us do that? I still have 1 action.
Yeah, it doesn't say you can't.
That's another engineering check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not the best, but
There's my
Holy
lab.
crap!
Oh boy, let's try that again. Come on.
I mean,
Oh, 15. All right. Is that enough?
That's
I
the
think
DC,
our
yeah.
DC is 15, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So you scrape that by just after 2 rerolls.
Decay to 1. All right. We have 1 of 10 decay still.
That's okay. It got
We have-
reduced. That's all, and that's all my leadership actions.
I think
So
that's.
I've got 1 left, and Lucas has 1 left.
Yeah, I'm going to do
Consider
celebrate holiday.
higher adventurers, and something we might want to just say, you guys go deal with this.
I mean, I don't mind doing higher adventures, sure, but that we don't have a continuous event right now.
Yeah, that's what they're for, is to deal with an event. We don't have an
Yeah.
actual event.
You might.
You're really loud. You are really, really loud. Can we hold back one of these actions on the off chance that we have an
Nope.
event occur?
Nope.
You need the event's DC to make the roll.
So basically, it has to be from last Kingdom Turns event that you're sending adventures out for this time.
And technically, I think
I'll
the
celebrate a
Owlbear
holiday.
event, has it finished? Let me just double check that, please.
Because that's a continuous adventure. I mean, shit, dude. Yeah, let's go send somebody else to die on the Albert. I mean, fight the.
Now.
I think
Bro would say it exactly like that too.
I'll try and provide care with my last action.
Okay, go ahead. So I'm going to extend us 1 Kingdom Turns Grace with the Rampage of the Beast.
Reduce unrest by 1 and ruin by 1.
Nice.
Nice.
So, according to the book, if we do a Kingdom Turn before the Beast is defeated, it just becomes a monster activity event. But I'm not going to do that. Okay? We're going to give you 1 turn because I've basically said it's one after the other. I've made that happen, not you. I'm going to give you 1 Kingdom Turns Grace. But know that you're on a timer, okay? With that.
Go hunt down the Albert.
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
I said to go hunt down the owlbear?
Yeah. Fun, huh?
Awful. This sounds awful.
A lot of things are. A lot of things are feeling very awful. So you've done that. There's no more actions in this time, right? Where we're good?
No.
I've got 1 more, and I'm going to do my folklore check for celebrate holiday.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Use the last reroll from the fam unless we're going to save that for something else.
It's not worth it. Absolutely not worth it.
All right. That was leadership.
We want to develop a hex.
Regions. So you get 3 in total. So at least DM can participate in deciding in this case. But yeah, we have 3 in total. What do we want to do with our region activities?
Let's see.
Let's see here. Bring the hexes up.
Are we ready to
We
claim
probably want to
another
build
hex?
another hex. We
Yep.
want to establish a work site, right?
Yeah, work
We
site
failed
for
last
sure.
time.
Yeah, we need that. We need that lumber camp.
Yeah, in 618, we want to put a lumber camp.
So let's start with established work site before we will start trying to claim to make sure we get that done.
Okay.
That's a DC 15 engineer check.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Good.
Critical success. You establish the settlement largely with the aid of enthusiastic volunteers. Spend 1d6 RP.
Well,
all right. Roll a
which one are you looking
d6. 3. Nice.
Let's So we're at 29 still.
All right, so we
Wait,
reconnoitered and we have a lumber camp. Save.
Cool. We need that.
Yeah, well, I think we should claim a hex.
Can we're in the region phase, right?
We're
Yes.
in
Yeah.
region.
We have 2 additional region actions total right now. We just established the work site critically. And we got 2 more. What's up?
No, I just want to make sure that we still have the building phase so we can build a structure because we need to do that. I don't see a fixed structure option.
No, we had to clear the ruin first, I think, right?
I thought it wasn't a ruin. I thought it was just damaged.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't
Matt,
worry.
can correct
Don't
me. I may be wrong, but
please just ignore it. I'm resolving it.
okay, no problem.
So
I'm just trying to make sure that we utilize our actions to take care of the things that we need to do, and
Yep.
that was just one of the things on my mind that we needed to take care of. That's all.
Yeah, it's taken care
So
of.
then we should claim
Cool.
the remaining neighboring hexes to our capital city.
So how many do we have total?
See you in
4 more.
Faneburg Thicket.
Do we want to just make that chain claim twice then?
No, you can't.
Or only 1 action per round for that? Okay, so
One claim per.
We've
I'm
got
going to do
one
the
here.
DC 15 intrigue
here.
check as far as that goes for claiming the hex.
Sure. Well, we got 1 fame left.
Well, didn't we have something that was giving us a +2 from something? What was that from?
It's on events.
Oh, no, that's not this. So,
I mean, we could harvest crops. We had
Well, we
crops,
got the
right?
thing
Or
still. We can
farm.
re-roll that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
right?
You only need an 8 on the die. Oh my
The one-
god.
One is not
Are
going
you
to do it.
serious?
Does anything happen there?
On a critical failure?
Yeah.
You're claiming a hex?
You fail to claim the hex, a number of early settlers and explorers are lost, causing you to take -1 circumstance penalty to stability-based checks until the end of your
Stability based checks. Alright, can you make a record of that, please?
based.
Why do the dice so against us?
Alright, you've got.
Same option on the critical failure as any other roll. That's why.
19, I rolled 19, 19, 19,
Yeah.
17,
absolutely.
19,
It's true. That's true.
and then crap.
You have been rolling well.
Failure.
You're right.
On
I'm just seeing my rolls. My rolls are usually like that.
Alright, we've got 1 more action for this phase.
Yeah.
So we have a lumberyard. We can't establish another.
Let's build a road to the
I was going
lumberyard.
to say, yeah, let's
One.
build roads for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can build a road.
That's a DC 15
Yeah,
engineering
I'll,
check.
I'll get the engineering. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody other than me, please.
Nope.
Nope, we're not building that road.
Not Lucas, but
Okay.
Build the road.
So that's
we're
the region activities. Civic activities. You can attempt 1 civic activity. For each settlement, we only have
structure.
1.
If we build a structure, can that replace the smithy that was?
You don't have to. I've already said I'm dealing with it.
he's
Oh,
dealing
I
with
didn't.
it.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry.
Can
Yeah.
you bring the town map back?
Yep.
So we got the barracks.
Oh,
So
the
general
tavern.
store.
Or
And
yeah,
then
general
tavern.
store. Yeah,
Or
general
inn.
store first.
Again.
People really want to
Brewery,
Yeah,
tavern, or
more important
inn.
than a general store. Beds are way more important than a general store.
Cemetery,
Yeah, that's another important one.
and monument. Those are the 4 things that we've been told that people want. That would help them see the leadership as probably being successful, since that's kind of what the two pact-bound individuals kind of need to worry about.
Cemetery
I would say
before monument, in my opinion. Practically.
so. We need to do one of those four.
And the choices then were tavern, inn, or cemetery. Then is that the three we're thinking right then?
So general store, tavern, or inn, cemetery, monument.
Yeah, more people have died,
Tavern or
so
inn is
like
either
having a place to bury them is probably a very good idea.
I think the cemetery becomes highest priority. I don't want undead to get added to our list of problems here.
Yeah.
Good choice.
So much as I hate
I don't.
it,
It doesn't really help us mechanically, but
yes, it does. It prevents our
our
people from being pissed off because they got to
True.
bury grandma in the back fucking yard.
Yeah, no, that's true. It makes a proper place for people. I'm saying it doesn't give us the access to the things that we wanted, like the general store and stuff does. But
I get
RP
that.
wise and such, it's worth doing.
If we hadn't had so many people just die again, I would agree the general store would be a better choice.
Oh yeah,
But
with everyone dying like that, no, and it would be Tarnal's decision
Mm-hmm.
I vote
because
for cemetery.
he's
cemetery,
Okay.
we in agreement well enough on that? Everybody, cemetery first.
not yet.
Well, just make sure that
I
you
just
can
thought of
afford it.
something.
What?
That's what I was saying.
Gotta afford it. Yeah, you're right. Can't afford it.
Cemetery costs 1 stone and 4 RP,
Yeah, we've easily got
so we can do that.
Okay.
Build
Then
it.
shall I do
Because
it?
we had a stone still,
Yes.
right?
All right. So do you need a roll for that, or do you just do it? Do you just spend it?
There's no roll.
No roll. Just
Okay.
spend the stuff.
Then I will go and find that for you.
Yeah, we have stone.
So cemetery. Okay, create structure.
Build structure, spend the RP.
Boom. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, then attempt specified check. The existing structure gives you +2 on the check. So it does say there is a check potentially. So we need. It doesn't say what that check is on the build structure activity though. So apparently different structures have different roles. But you have
can
to spend the
also
RP and the
use
resource.
this activity to attempt to repair a structure that was damaged as the result of an event that hasn't been replaced by a rebel.
I missed that as well.
So
I
build
just saw that.
structure is how we fix stuff too. Okay, it's good to know.
So then I guess it's up to Matt if we need to do that for the smithy or not.
I'm getting there.
No, you're good, man. I'm just.
You don't need to make a check.
We are giving you freedom.
Okay, no check here, please. Okay, so cemetery is made. So that is our 1 for this.
Yep.
Which means that we're in event phase. So before we check for a random event, we're going to resolve some things. So, stone mite smithy. So smithy. Why you're not telling me the cost? Someone look up the
What do you
cost
need?
for the smithy, please.
Absolutely. That's why that's what you need. Smithy costs 2 lumber, 1 ore, 1 stone.
2 what?
2 lumber, 1 ore, 1 stone.
2 lumber. Can you expend 1 lumber and either 1 ore or 1 stone at your will, please?
So probably 1 ore, since I think we had more ore than stone.
Yep. I'll do it.
Thank you, Malkuth.
So you expend those. Thanks to Kaldor for his extra work that he's been putting in that saved us half the resources. And that is now back.
Yay. Good job, Caldor.
Nice.
In addition, so Kaldor's extra hard work, the new folk in the town, all of that. All done there. We have now made a cemetery. So I'm gonna
Random event check. What?
how do I does anyone know in Discord how I hang on, how I I'll strike it through. There we go. Got it. Okay, so I've struck that through. We've got a 1, 2, 4, 5. Can someone roll me a D10, please? Just one. Eight. Okay.
Cemetery rolled an 8.
Sure
That's
did.
what he had selected.
I know. That's why I had to laugh about it. It's all good.
And this is now a choice for Tarnal.
Oh, okay.
You have the choice of either a tavern or an inn. Which one would you prefer, please?
Oh, in first.
Okay. So we go over here. We go down to inn. We are going to make a structure. And we are going to go in here. So the cemetery goes in the structures. The inn gets pulled out into there. The inn goes in the structures. There you go.
This
You now have an inn. Hmm?
Is this the new people helping and building? What's that?
Correct. Yes. And what you notice in this moment is they came prepared, but also Dolores takes control of the building efforts and expedites them.
Oh my.
I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna listen to that for one whole 5-minute period total as Tarnal going. Oh my god. Yeah, she's speeding everything up. What a nag. I dodged such a fucking bullet and just wander away from the construction yard, glad that she's working towards my benefit still.
Okay. And then, so we now get to edit this. And we now have an inn. So that is going to be in
That's
here.
amazing, by the way.
Yep. Sure is. So strike through that. Okay. Excellent. And you can make another 2, 3. You can make a D4. Someone else can roll a D4, please.
I got
3. Okay. Strike this through. And because of the new situation, and because He's an all-round good guy. Barvel finally gets his act together, and with the new resources and with the new people and knowing that we're creating an inn, he finally gets situated and makes a brewery for us with all of these resources. So,
Yeah,
we are
boy.
going to go over here. We are going to make a brewery. We are going to drag the brewery into this spot, and we're going to put the brewery in the structures. There we go. We are filling out, everyone. So, not only have we regained our smithy, but we've gained a cemetery, we've gained a brewery, and we've gained an inn. Those will be populated with items between this week and next week. And all of that comes for free. And because all of that has come for free as part of all of this, we are going to check through all of these things. Reach. I don't think we're doing any of that. Mine, quarry, masterpiece. Ah. Okay. Alright, so there we go. That is all of that particular event of Lady Jamundi coming in. Also, as part of Lady Jamundi coming in, we've had Dolores stepping up, and we've had Mr. Thuris's brewery. So, this is going to be called Thuris Brewery.
Thirsty Thuris's.
Thirsty Thuris's? Okay, Thirsty.
No, you can just call it Thuris's Brewery.
Nah, we're done. Thirsty Thuris's Brewery. And the inn, Dolores will name. Mixed Nuts, what's a good name that Dolores would name this? The sinking.
Oh no! She's kind of a spiteful bitch. So probably the Rippling Pond or some crap like that.
The rippling.
The Floating Noble.
Okay.
Hold
The floating signal.
on.
Floating bastard.
The floating
Yeah.
bastard inn. Yeah, probably.
That's kind of what I
something
was going for, but
Yeah.
the Floating Noble.
The floating bastard inn. There it is. All right.
And all Tarnal would do is look at that and shake his head. That made of wood. I'm definitely gonna float.
Okay, and so that is that.
And
event.
the board to show it is a picture of Tarnal floating on the water.
Okay, let's go a look at the Stolen Lands again. Alright, next thing. Varnhold is also going to send us some assistance.
Thank you, Barnhold.
Please
It's not like
roll.
we've been getting our butts kicked or anything.
1, 2, 3. Roll a d4. Someone else roll a d4 for me, please.
Okay, I'm next.
1. Well, I got the 1 first, so do that. Okay.
Sorry, Malkoff.
It's okay. Varnhold will send a series of items and some structure resources and some men, and they are going to build for us a general store.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so that's that. I need to go into here.
It's good to have friends.
It really
What kind
is.
of trade incentives does Varnhold want for building our general store?
Yes, well, you will definitely pay for this. You don't think that this is going to be fully free, but hey, it's free for now, and that's a problem for future me. General store.
Yeah, we
Wow,
can-
do you sound like a politician right now?
Yeah, no, that was a direct quote from someone.
Yeah, that's a problem for
Politician.
future me.
Um,
Well, I know exactly what he's talking about.
um,
Yeah. No, I, it is in Varnhol's interest for us to have a general store, though, if they want to be able to sell goods here as well. So it's not like it's a bad idea.
True.
all right, it's going to be called Praise Ye Varnhold General Store. Here you go.
Why not Varnhol's Vault?
Varnhold's Vault, sure.
Just because it
Varnhold
sounds funny or good.
Vault.
Coming up
Okay.
with some weird names for you for fun.
There we go. And that will also be filled with items by next time. And that is that event. Done and dusted. Okay, now we go to the proper event phase because all of our other ones are done. We check for a random event. What is our DC for the random event at the moment, please?
16.
Okay. Who's rolling?
I'll roll it.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
20. We get a random event.
Oh,
Kingdom events, 553.
Well, shit.
Alright. Is there a table for this? I can't remember. Probably is.
I just noticed a problem.
Uh-huh.
For kingdom levels 2,
Uh-huh.
and we didn't pick a second level kingdom feat.
Oh, that's
So if
probably...
you guys want to look at that while Matt works on the other stuff.
That's a local disaster! Yay!
Just what we need.
Great.
Alright, I need an industry check,
Better-
please.
It better not be a werewolf outbreak, goddamn.
I got the check.
It's a 4.
That's going to be bad.
Several lots in the settlement are torn up.
Wow.
Alright. At least one structure. Okay, so we're going to gain a decay, please.
Yay.
Jesus Christ on the cracker.
They
Also,
left the general store because they didn't like that it was from another city.
yep, we can do that. So I'm going to paste this, okay? So, can you copy that, or at least the end of that, where it says reduce resource dice by 4 for next turn? We also have to, yeah, so if we gained that decay already, we need to place rubble into 3 lots. It doesn't really matter which 3. So I'm just going to, just going to mark those. We are going to put a R for rubble. R for rubble.
Oh,
There is a rubble structure if you want.
resolving any events.
Oh, is it?
Would a 12 have made it?
No,
Okay.
there is one.
There's that rubble structure if you want, Matt.
Okay, sure. Second. Alright, structure.
There you go.
Okay, yep, so we've got some rubble in there.
I have a suggestion for the feat that we should take.
Yeah.
Pull together.
So where are the
Let
feats?
us turn a critical failure into a regular failure once per.
Yeah, we kind
Once
of
per
need something
kingdom
like
turn,
that.
when you roll a critical failure on a kingdom skill check, attempt a DC 11 flat check. If this succeeds, your citizens heed the call to put in extra work to mitigate the disaster. Treat the kingdom skill check result as failure instead.
Okay.
Instead,
Sounds
the
good.
DC of this flat check increases by 5 each time you subsequently use it, but it decreases by 1 to a minimum of 11 for each kingdom term that passes that you don't use it.
I
Mm-hmm.
like it.
All right,
Yeah, that
sounds good.
sounds good.
Yep, selects that for us. So the event here, local disaster, is a flood as the pond lake thing encroaches upon the town, destroying several lots, or at least reducing some of them to rubble, and the store is in ruin. So I'm going to move the store over there to suggest that we need to repair it.
So the next 4 kingdom turns we have to spend repairing instead of building new buildings.
Well, one turn because we need to repair the general store. The other ruins, the rubble we'll have to deal with later to be able to use those
Oh, okay.
spots for building.
It can stay as rubble until
For a
you
while,
use
yeah.
the space.
All right, so that's that random event. We've got event resolution on anything that's ongoing. Do we have anything that's ongoing? We don't, do we?
I mean, the owlbear isn't ongoing, right?
Owlbear.
Yeah. Well, I'm hanging that at the moment.
Okay.
He's giving
Yeah.
us one grace period on that, he said.
All right.
I think we're good. So we apply Kingdom XP. Have we spent all of the RP that we could have? I think we have, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, we have 29,
So 290 XP.
290. Yep. Go straight onto the XP, please. So that'll put us to
640.
640, yeah. Nice. And what I'm also gonna do. Yeah, so I'll know that our level is probably going to be increasing pretty soon as far as the towns go due to everything that has happened and this sudden boom thanks to all of these events. All right, so we're going to take our break. We're going to put us to the be right back screen. We're going to be right back, and we are not going to be doing more kingdom stuff. Okay, we've done the kingdom stuff for this
There's a
turn.
bonus feat.
What's that?
Mhm.
We already had pulled together as a bonus feat, it looks like.
I just put it
Oh,
on.
we do.
Just added it. We had it as a
Oh, you
bonus.
put it on, oh, you actually put it on bonus instead of on the actual kingdom feat.
It's
Oh,
on
then
both.
swap.
It's on
I
both.
didn't mean to pull it to both. Hold on, let me get back to that.
All right, so yeah, we're going to take a break, guys. We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes with the second half and some action. Action! Welcome back, everyone, to Matt and a Hat. Hope you are all having a good day, and if not, feel free to reach out and complain all about it. To me personally, not to the group. Um, yeah, it's good to be here with everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. We are gonna get straight back into the action over here with our Kingmaker game. So we are gonna jump back to our Kingmaker overlay. Here it is. All right. Well, we had a bit of a kingdom session there. How was that for everyone?
I think that went great,
I do
except
too.
for the giant rubble
mean-
storm at the end.
Two bad rolls, but
Shit happens.
overall we were
Yeah.
up more than down.
Yeah,
I
up
mean,
more
we
than
had
that.
really good rolls. Like we got a lot of good
Most of them were
buildings
good.
made.
All right. One last thing that I am going to do for us before we set on our adventure. Now, I want you to be thinking while I do this, please, what you want to do next. Given that we have trolls on the loose, we have an owlbear that's the size of buildings on the loose. We have plot points out the wazoo with fiery swords, with all sorts of things going on. The owlbear and the trolls are the story points. The rest are adventure points. What you might want to be doing first in relation to that, and have that in your minds, please, and be discussing that while I go and edit your characters, because you guys have been helping um, renew the Stone Might Smithy, get it back on its feet, and also get Mr. Stone Might, or Master Stone Might, should I say, back on his feet. And he wants to reward us all.
I think the owlbear, to be honest. I think that's going to ravage any place it wanders through for as long as it wanders.
I agree.
Hmm?
I think that if we're going after whatever we're going to do next, as much as I love the thought of finishing off and going back after the trolls.
Did I miss a skipping conversations?
No, what he said was he was going to do that. He wanted us to discuss what we wanted to try to go forward for
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
He's going through our gear and editing stuff.
Oh,
We
okay. I thought we were
are
still talking about gear, and
no,
then all of a sudden we started talking about something else.
no. Matt's just editing gear. Basically, the smithy's going to do what he can do.
He's-
Basically,
They're giving us some rewards for the work we did.
Yeah, so
He's editing.
while I
And
just
so
all
we're
that-
planning while he's editing.
yeah.
yes. So all that forced labor you drugged me along to do menial bullshit, breaking rocks into little rocks.
Now, we
I
don't need
got
to break
it.
rocks. We're strong enough to carry the rocks. That's the point. All the other people have to break the rocks so they can carry the rocks.
What if we need gravel right here? Can't we just make the gravel out of the rocks that are here?
Use your head on
Tell
it.
you that already. No, I agree. The owl bear is the most eminent threat because the trolls. I mean, if they do come and we're still nearby, we can help defend against trolls. But that keeps going to take some work to crack it. We're going to have to attrition.
Fire can stop a troll a bit.
It probably just
It
pisses
doesn't
off
seem
an
to
owlbear
stop
bit.
a house-size owlbear.
Yeah, that thing seems like it might be a problem.
You know what I think what I'm hoping the problem is? The same problem that Tarnal and everybody encountered with spiders that were bigger than they should have been. That's what I'm hoping that situation is. Otherwise, if it's actually an owlbear that size, oh fuck.
Well, Thacker, can you make some sort of bomb that shrinks them?
Don't think that exists.
Oh, I love that.
Current
I love that.
potency.
I love that bass.
What about something that slows?
There's a
Something that
little bit on that.
weakens.
I'm currently disabled at my search capabilities.
Okay.
I'm short by 2 arms.
Seize your nose. It'll be fine. Peck at the keys.
No, because then I'd have to bend over to do that, and that would be a problem. I can't bend.
Need to get you one of those quadriplegic poker sticks that you can just put in your mouth, and you can just peck at the keys that way.
That might work, but then I wouldn't be able to talk.
If you can't talk, you can still type though, so you could just type things. Be a little slow, but you get speed over time.
How about we file that under bad suggestions and move on?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, let's hunt an owl bear.
Also should be filed under bad suggestions. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
we're not
technically,
gonna go with it.
it's probably not
Doesn't mean we're
the
not
sound
gonna
is
go
great,
with it.
but it needs to happen.
That's why we're still gonna go with it, unfortunately.
Alright. I'm not going to do that for the moment. Could you edit your note, please? And where it says level 3 rune, could you instead put snagging rune? Alright, so we've got that. We've got that. So Varar is done. Lucas, you're just going to be using your bow, is that correct?
Yes.
Can I change your long sword for a short sword or a finesse weapon?
Yeah. Finesse
Rapier.
weapon's fine.
Rapier.
Rapier?
Yeah, rapier's fine. Yeah. Rapier +1.
Alright,
Far
so
more stylish.
as the disarm, finesse, yeah. Okay, so rapier.
And as a noble, he's probably fenced before with a rapier.
So I'm going to delete.
Whether he's good at it or not, he's probably done it.
We're going to delete the longsword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give you a +1 potency to that.
Did it, just didn't do it well.
And then on your composite longbow, I'm going to give you a striking rune.
Is there any such thing as a composite short bow?
Yeah.
Is there?
I don't know. You'll have to
Yeah.
look. So that is that. And then on your
There
armor, we edit that and we give that armor potency. Okay, that is you done. Keldor. You already have this +1 striking maul. I'm going to go and get your hammer upgraded. So we're going to go into here. We're going to make that a +1. We are going to go over into armor. Full plate. That is going to be potency. Done. And Thecard, you are going to get potency on your leather armor. And I can't give you +1 to any of your things because there's no such a thing. So unfortunately, you're going to miss out on that because there's no such
Can I
thing.
get the item I took the thing to make?
What's that?
it was a device called the bomb coagulant alembic. I have it as one of the recipes I know, but I need to actually craft the item or get it.
Bomb coag. What level is it? Bomb coagulant alembic.
Yeah.
Determine activity that has a manipulate trait. You can use a bomb coagulant alembic to distill the contents of one bomb that deals splash damage. After distilling, the bomb deals no splash damage, but instead deals persistent damage equal to and of the same type. Already deals persistent damage. Changes the bombs. Yes, you may.
And that would be perfect instead of weapon
All right,
things.
done. Okay. So, we do have to suspend disbelief a bit. But what is going to mean is you guys are going to also be slightly in someone's not proper debt, but he has a request as part of this because giving away thousands of gold worth of stuff isn't exactly
Good for business.
good for business. So he has already said if you happen to come across items of specific materials, please bring them. Now he's going to make an order of specific materials for you to bring him. So this is going to be a specific quest.
You can play with that.
Okay, so I'm going to have that as a side quest that is going to be, again, added during the week. I'm not going to populate that now. So, hopefully you guys have had a few minutes to think. Is everyone of the same mind? Where are we?
Owlbear.
Kill the owlbear.
Okay. So you will find now that all of you have had some improvements in your equipment, thanks to Mr. Master Stone Might. And this is all he's asking that you, in addition to helping him get his business back on track and his health back on track, that you go and get him some specific materials that will be populated into our journals. All right. Are we waiting any more time, or are we going now?
I think we should go
We're
now.
healed up and ready to go. We'll go now.
Lucas is looking not so healed up, but it's up to you.
It's just drained. Like I have to wait days to get over this. So
Yes, you will.
Just go.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you guys are okay.
And we wait the days.
Okay.
Remember what we said at the beginning of the session before we got on, live. We've been struggling with tactical stuff. Let's not go out underpowered.
I'm okay with that.
I will.
I mean, there's plenty of like labor and stuff that we can be doing.
Yeah, exactly. Clearing rubble, all kinds of bullshit.
I also want to be practicing, every other night sleeping in heavy armor.
That's fine.
Let's not forget the companions that we're taking with us.
Yeah, who do you want with you?
Lindsay.
All right, so I do have to go into her as well. We need to make sure that she's all up to date.
Just one? Damn.
He said just the one.
Okay.
Okay.
And having Lindsay along for bard buffs is absolutely useful.
I'm going to set her at level 5. The companions will always be one level lower than us.
Okay.
But she will be 5 now, which means I need to edit her stuff. Means that she gets some boosts in her...
I can deal with clumsy, enfeebled, sickened. Frightened, stupefied, stunned. So I can't do drained, I don't think, though.
No, we're just going to wait.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to have a look
That's persistent damage.
here into her feet. Sorry, guys. Fine. So ancestry feat will be watchful halfling. But I want to make sure that we have everything that she can get. So she's going to have class feats, cantrip expansion. Get that going. Melodious. Spell. That goes in there. And then her archetype feats, we don't know at the moment. I won't fill those in. Experienced smuggler. Experienced smuggler. That goes there. And then confabulator. Confabulator goes there. Her general feat is fleet. Goes there. And her spellcasting, and then I will be done with her. So another minute or two, folks. We need to so we'll do dispel magic. Let's see, cult charisma. Yeah, so dispel magic goes in. Why does she not have great spell? No, we're not doing a spellcasting entry. Why does she not have higher level? Why is it doing this? Ah, there. Okay. So dispel magic. She has 3 and 3, and that will be 2. That will be 2 of that rank. Dispel magic, hideous laughter. Yes. That's not called that anymore, so I can't do that. Restoration. So she's just not going to have that one for the moment. Get her haste. Paralyze. Why? Why are you doing this? Come on. Don't have time. Come on. Haste. Paralyze. Okay. And then transcribe. Conflict. Done. Okay. That's fine. Done. Alright, so that's that. She's all set to go. I am going to also give her potency 1 for her rapier. Potency 1 for her short bow. But she's not going to have striking just yet. And I'm also going to give her +1 to her padded armor, as she is going to be our dedicated companion, yes?
That was my plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Then she will come over to here, and here, and there. And then I'll copy all of you, and you want to go to the beast. Alright, let's go. Sorry to keep you waiting.
No worries.
Oh, we're
No,
we're,
no.
we're
As you help design our support character. No, Matt. Please take your time.
Do I get my
Missing the options.
Do I get my drain taken off?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Okay. Okay. All good.
We
Yes,
rested
now
for
we
the
have-
entire time?
Yeah.
Okay, can someone please roll me... Actually, Lucas, you can do this.
Okay.
Roll me 3d6, please.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on.
That's such shit.
4. So you're incredibly lucky, actually. You
Okay.
should be thankful
That's
for
good.
that roll.
Okay.
Oh,
4 innocent civilians get murdered in the time that you wait. 3d6, guys, that could have been anywhere up to 18.
Yeah.
marauding, wandering owlbear.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like it's roaming through town?
Not through town, no.
No, where the woodcutters go, where the farmers.
You
have
just
to
hear
push
you
stuff.
just hear amongst the grapevine that more people are getting mauled. 4 of them got mauled in that time.
Well, that's fucked.
None of
Yeah,
our
that's just-
townsfolk,
that's
but just people
that's just
around.
people not listening.
I mean, what are they
Stay
gonna do?
away.
They have to. They've got their livelihoods. They still have to travel. What we're gonna do for the sake of this, because it's so few people, we're gonna say one caravan that was on its way from one place to another. The entire caravan of 4 people got mauled. Okay, as part of this narrative. Okay, so and then everyone heard about it because the caravan was like decimated and all of the contents were basically half destroyed, but someone came across it and went, well, shit, someone probably needs to know, and that's how it got to us. And then we're like, okay, all right.
We found the remains of all these people, these poor people, and their mules.
Yeah,
Well, we have a cemetery now.
we sure do. All right, so that brings us to here. We only have about 50 minutes of this session left, so let's make the most of it, guys. Key into combat, mind, combat focus.
I am going to have my hammer at the ready before we enter.
I've already got my longbow out.
Which potions do you want prepared? Do we
Bottle
want
lightning.
dark vision or do we just want to use light? Do we want to
No.
make extra bombs?
Dark vision, the 2 of you.
Oh, what about Lindsay?
She's a halfling, doesn't she have it?
No, she got low light.
Okay.
So you
With three people at this point, we probably need a light instead.
What bombs do you want
Stuff to knock things off
for
guard
healing?
and healing.
Okay.
Anti-owl bear bombs.
Owlbear
Don't have
bomb.
that.
Owlbear repellent.
Bear spray.
Hey, can we do the Fallout 3 quest where Moira sends us to repel the
Yes.
mole rats
Mole rat
and get a
repellent.
mole rat get an owlbear stick?
Stick that makes their heads explode. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, like the Jebba. The Wabbajack. The Wabbajack.
Yeah, it's the Wabbajack, yeah.
No, I think putting it off guard would be very beneficial.
Okay, then I'll do
So the
lightning bombs.
lightning, yeah.
Yeah, definitely think that's more useful than the acid. In
There
this
you go.
circle.
That's lightning bombs.
All right, very good. Please make sure that you have pressed the fully rested button. And then so that all of your spell slots and everything are populated.
You need some food. All right. Let me grab this cat some food real quick.
Okay. All right, then. Let's read some stuff. A dark, gaping hole yawns in the side of a large rocky hillock. The earth in front of the cave is trampled flat, and shattered trees and stumps bear the marks of powerful claws. Tufts of dark fur are snagged in branches, and huge feathers litter the ground.
Okay.
You are.
One major entrance and exit.
Give me a second. So,
Don't think my dark vision's working.
yeah, I'm gonna need a minute. SH4. So I'm gonna just quickly take us back to this to show us where we're at, okay? So just give me a minute. Alright. So we're here.
Okay. Well,
So what we did is we crossed back over Old Beldamy and completely went to the north of the Mud Bowl, where we know there's a nasty, and travelled through this zone here.
mm-hmm.
Which means that we've travelled, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be, we're going to lose a day. And we were already there, so we're going to be here. And please could you roll perception or survival as we normally do, everyone, please?
Oh, fuck off.
Okay. So we've got 30 plus 90 plus 28 divided by 4, 23.
Slightly snoring baby.
So 3 hours, so it's going to be 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock in the morning that we come across some tracks, and then that we come across this site. After following the tracks, activate. So again, we have a gaping hole in the side of a large rocky hillock. The earth outside is trampled flat. There are shattered trees, stumps marking the powerful claws, and tufts of dark fur snagged in the branches, and huge feathers litter the ground. Over to you guys.
Oh man,
Um,
I'm a
first,
little scared.
first things first is we can have it come out to us. We're going into it.
I mean,
Because I can set a trap that it'll hurt it when it comes out to us if we
I
do that. If
mean,
we going in, I'm not gonna waste my time.
that's not a terrible idea, but I mean, it's fucking huge.
It's a 5d6
I didn't
trap.
do that.
Yeah, I put you there.
Oh, okay.
Just let me arrange your dark vision.
I kind of want to go inside.
While it's still alive. Why?
I don't know
You
because
know,
I don't
using a
want it to
bow in
like.
a small space is really, really difficult.
I'm not a good like tactician, obviously.
That's why Caldor's telling you what to
You
do.
guys are the tacticians. Go for it. Tell me what to do.
No kidding.
So here's what I think. I think we need somebody to play rabbit. I think whoever's playing rabbit needs to be the fastest. Unfortunately, right now, I think that makes Roar the rabbit.
Hey, Varar, how fast can you move?
My base speed is 30, 35 while moving in a rage.
What about Kildar?
25.
Same.
How would you like to go faster, Varar?
Let me get my trap set first. Oh, God
I can
Alright,
make
should
you
I,
go faster for 10 minutes.
Should my first verse be about how the brave adventurers charged recklessly into the owlbear den?
I think we're trying to avoid that, Lindsay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Brar's gonna move up to right here, and he's gonna show everybody all the spiky bits on the trap he's putting right here where he's standing. So don't step here. And I'm gonna do snare crafting, and I am going to put down a biting snare.
Lucas, I think you should stand like over here or down here.
I don't know if there's a way that I
Yeah,
can
you mean like
just
Give
Oh, whoa,
yourself the
whoa, whoa. Oh
maximum
God,
amount of
yes.
range.
All right.
for that spot. It just does 5d6 with a DC 21 reflex save for the next.
Where do you want
creature.
it, please?
Basically, right in front of, right where I'm standing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna try to go bait this creature to chase me out.
Okay.
So I have two choices for you, Varar. Can you make a decision?
What?
So for 10 minutes, you can either move 5 feet or 10 feet extra. If you move 10 feet extra, then you'll lose some of your ability to be robustness, and will be a little easier to hurt via durability tests. So, and non-talking in mechanic speak, it means that for the 10-foot speed boost, you'll take a drawback of twice your level in damage and -2 fort.
Nice.
Just
Nope.
Or
5 feet.
I can give you 10 minutes for a bonus of 5 feet speed just for a boost.
Can you make me sneakier instead?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
I'd rather you do that because I'd rather sneak in there, get its attention that way, and then run back out.
Can you
So
make
bonus
the
sneak there instead of move quicker, yeah.
thievery or crafting check that's required to set that trap up, please?
And then I'm going to suggest, Lindsay, you may want to move like back over here so that it has to go through me to get to you.
The brave halfling stood behind the warrior. Got it.
I did see an issue with that. The Mistform elixir allows you to be concealed for 3 rounds. So it's not a longer term thing.
What's this? Aww.
Did you fail?
No. I mean, they really. I mean, and none of the things that it shows me for the snares or the crafting or the traps that I'm doing does it actually have anything showing for checks. Maybe it's actually under this one. Yeah, it's just you can use the craft activity to create snares. It doesn't. When you select this feat, you add the formulas for 4 common first level snares to your formula book. I've gotten a few more since then. Snare Genius, but it doesn't ever give me a specific DC for the crafting check or anything like that for it. So
Hmm.
It'd be better for you to take her if you're just gonna stay there because I'm gonna let the dogs out. Otherwise, I would say I'd just keep her for you.
I'm gonna craft that, and then I'm gonna sneak off into the front of the cave.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to look up traps at some point.
Well, I know in order to craft them, like with this snare genius that I set up like that, each day during my daily preparations, I can prepare 3 snares for quick deployment. 4 if I'm a master, 5 if I'm legendary. They don't cost resources to craft. Um,
Yeah,
and
but
I think
setting
it
them.
just takes an action to put them down. I mean, I don't know otherwise. That's setting a trap should be a specific action. I don't know what it is though. You're right about that.
Yeah,
What
we're gonna have to look it
amulets
up.
crafted?
All right, so
That's why I'm
Keldor.
trying to do it outside of combat, and I'm going to leave the 1 trap there, and that's all I was intending to do with it for right now.
Yep, it's fine. Keldor, with your dark vision, you see that the cave mouth opens into a large cavern that seems filthy and is crawling with carrion and is filled with offal. You see a bewildering variety of molds and fungi that are growing on floors and walls, some as big as a person. And you see countless tiny insects scuttling around, feeding on the mounds of waste.
Sounds like a generally pleasant place.
Yeah.
Sounds like a perfect place to send a Cobalt the Scout.
Gee, I think I was planning on doing that already.
Alright, so what are we doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hide. See what I can see. And then I will intend to do the same thing moving forward until I notice something
Okay.
or I am myself am noticed.
Hang on.
I'll
I can
stop back
only
where I was.
respond to you. Okay. There and there. Okay.
Do Cobalts wear boots?
Alright, you may move.
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Just wondering if you were walking in this shit barefoot.
Fuck no. God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright.
There.
When you get to here,
There. Okay.
something happens. A deafening screech cries out.
Yeah, I've heard these.
Need you to do this. Just Farrar at this stage.
I guess it's good you didn't take the fort. -2.
Yeah, that would have made him fail.
Yeah, that 4 sucked.
Do we hear this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear a deafening screech. You will take half this damage. So you'll take, yeah, just click on half for me, Farrar. And it seems to be emanating from this. There's a, seems to be like a one of those many fungi in the room, and one of them's shrieking. Everyone can hear it. It's a piercing, deafening screech, which echoes
So
through the cavern.
Owlbear,
at that point, yes,
Job
I'm
done.
on my way back to the door. I'm gonna
Job
go
done.
5, 10, pick strike to the fucking shrieker if possible. 15, 20, 25 if I get the opportunity to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wrong. It's 25 and 30 based on when I'm raging. I'm 8th level before I get the next 5.
Okay. Yeah, so you can make it there. Everyone heard the shriek. What do you want to go? What do you guys want to do?
I'm
Ready
preparing.
myself for an incoming owlbear.
I'm preparing an action for when I can
Yeah.
even just
Ready to
see.
swing.
Yeah. Fire at the whites of their eyes.
I'm going to continue moving until I can be alongside Keldor if I don't see it beforehand. I mean, this Albert might also be sleeping off a food coma right now. It did eat, however many mules and 4 people just recently.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the probability of that is?
Slim to
5.
none.
After the alarm clock you just set off.
Yeah. After the alarm clock. God, no.
Slim to none.
All right. So yeah, you guys do stuff.
Okay.
You can make your way out for if you want.
2, 3, 4.
You talk to each other. You're like, yeah, well, you probably heard that.
Oh, fuck.
After a minute or so and nothing comes out, I'm gonna kind of look at Keldor and go, "Well, now what?"
Go back in.
Do we hear anything?
You can make perception checks. Yeah, absolutely you do. So you hear something scraping along the edge of the floor of the cave. It seems to be coming from inside the cave and then south.
Does it seem like it's closing the distance or it's stationary?
Um, it seems to be closing the distance. Yeah.
Okay. I'll hold up a finger and then point in the cave, and then ready my hammer again.
Okay. After a minute, both Keldor and Vrar can see something emerging from down here. So, give me a minute.
That's not an owl bear.
Okay. What appears resembles heaps of wet, rotting vegetation.
What?
Heaps of wet, rotting vegetation. Um, seems to be a mess of tangled parasitic vines and creepers entwined together. That slowly,
They need to see the picture.
yes. Give me a minute. Sure. Go.
Okay. Some sort of.
Just thought I'd mention that because it helps you, visualize exactly what's coming at your face.
All right. So I'm gonna re-rolling initiative at this point.
I don't ever want to be able to visualize a face hugger if it's coming at my face. I'd prefer to just not know.
Jesus Christ.
To rage? Or yeah, time to rage.
So you see a tree like, rah! What the hell?
That's not an owlbear. Get it.
And it's a good thing Lucas can't see it. Might have flashbacks. PTSD set in.
100%.
All right. So Keldor, it's your turn.
I am going to hold action for it to get in range, I think.
I'm really glad it beat me on initiative. I'm
I don't actually see it, so.
I do. It's around the corner to the
Let
south, just like
me
you
just
said.
make sure.
Just a little bit, right?
Yeah. So it's just out of your
I can.
vision. It's like literally here.
I'm just going to hold action for it to get in range.
I did narrate that both of you could see it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to charge in there. I want it to come out.
You hear roar start to roar and start freaking out to your left.
Okay.
Frothing,
All right. So it's its turn. It is going to.
Oh, excuse
Here.
Sorry, gents.
Mm-hmm.
Little Miss is having issues, and my wife is trying to get herself to bed
No worries.
to get some rest.
Oh, that is an ugly son of a.
Isn't it? I mean, just the look of that thing is just.
As it
I mean, it's
starts to like make its way towards you, you swear that you see something like writhing underneath all of the twisted vines and stuff, but you're not quite sure what that is. It moves here.
I can't see shit yet.
And then makes its way back into the dark.
It's not as stupid as we thought.
Farrar?
Well, I thought it was coming out to attack me,
You did think that.
but I raged. I'm kind of a dipshit. At 65 is still.
Actually, you know what? No, it'll still stay here, but you see that it's preparing to do something. Raising its tendrils.
Do I take that as a threat? I'm going to sudden charge.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, I'm going to come right
So
here.
as you get into range, it will strike out at you.
So now we know it has reactive strike.
No,
I
it
was holding
prepared.
the action.
Either way.
It copied me.
Thoop! A vine smashes into Varar as he charges forward. You have your final action, Varar.
Well, I'm going to take. Well, there's the sudden charge action for me to be able to
Yes,
take
so
a
you
strike
can make an
without
attack
knowing how to
and a last action, yes.
Yep, okay, I'm just making sure. Shit. Really? And
It wouldn't be that much of a difference, by the way, but yeah. I haven't
what do you
done
mean?
this. It's alright, go ahead.
What wouldn't be that much of a difference? I'm not
The attack, but it's alright, go ahead.
Yep. Swing and a swing. And both apparently missed. Miss and a critical miss. Done?
Yeah. What am I gonna do here is we are going to do one of these. It's a card. It's a really nice card.
I don't need cards. Come on, don't do that shit to me. It's Az that always overspends on those, not me.
Oh.
I wouldn't say that he overspends, just
A bit little trigger happy, perhaps. Oh. That's rough.
what horrible thing are you doing to me?
Okay. So, as you strike down, you hit something extraordinarily hard, and your great pick breaks.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's reduced to its broken threshold. So what this means...
Second swing does that? Yeah, the critical miss.
Broken threshold. Okay, so we haven't done this before. So... weapon, PF2, broken threshold, weapon. Right. Item damage. We haven't done this before. I don't normally employ item damage, but this is a card and it's breaking that rule.
I have to take it back to the fucking smithy. And
An item that takes damage can become broken and eventually destroyed. It becomes broken when its hit points are equal to or lower than its broken threshold. Broken item has the broken condition until repaired. Anything that automatically makes an item broken automatically reduces it. If an item has no broken threshold, blah blah blah. Condition that affects objects. Broken object can't be used for its normal function. So you're gonna have to take time to repair it.
Okay, just not gonna worry about it right now.
One last thing. Can you make me a will save?
Sure. There you go.
Okay, so the narrative is this. I'm gonna narrate this because we like narration, yes?
Of course.
Bruh, as you strike with your weapon, you look down at your hands. You don't see a pick. This is because it's broken in game terms. What you see are swarms of centipedes. You're lucky you're not your old character. Swarms of centipedes
Shit.
crawling
Doors
up this
thinking.
haft. And yeah, it
Snacks.
and with a 25, you are not otherwise affected. Snacks. But no longer is there a pick there because it's broken in game terms. It's now swarms of centipedes crawling up your haft, and that sounds like a double entendre, doesn't it? All right, let's go.
A nasty.
Nasty one. Thickard.
Well, I'm glad I got that Matt was okay with me getting that item.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise I'd be splashing Afar.
Mm-hmm.
See, I need to measure first because we don't have the ruler going when we do that. So I can move to here without stepping on your trap.
Cut. Centipedes crawling down the shaft, not stepping on his trap.
Ah,
You can move 5 feet more than that, right? You have 25.
yeah, I just didn't want to.
He wanted to be able to have it step onto the trap, not step up to him.
Yeah, and I didn't want to block people from going through or
Yeah.
threaten them with having to
You
step
can
on
always
the
take a
trap.
step again to get to here.
So during preparations, we made the lightning bottles. And so I'm going to quick bomber one of those that has gone through the alchemical coagulant. Because that sounds like it's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I need to target the beast so that I can actually roll correctly. Oh.
Just.
And then splash damage becomes persistent damage. I didn't see a way to run it through it. So I'm trying to figure that out, Matt. I've been trying to figure out how to make it count as being run through that.
All right.
But
Yeah, I see that too.
Do you see that?
see what?
Look at the game window.
Mm-hmm. Takes no damage from electric. Yeah, great.
All right. A few other things are happening right now. It gains temporary hit points
Because of the electricity?
and is quickened.
Great. For how long?
You don't know, and you don't even know that that's
Well-
happened. So you have
Seeing as
player
it didn't
knowledge
look like it
and
took
character knowledge.
damage.
The character knows it didn't take damage. The character doesn't know the rest.
Thecard's going to recall knowledge on this thing.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. It's good. Yep. It's fine.
Good check.
Okay. We recall knowledge.
You recall that it is immune to electricity.
Its lowest save is reflex. It is immune to electricity. Recall knowledge. Let's have a look. Recall knowledge. Using the following advice. What is it? Okay, it is a shambler. They're cunning carnivorous plants. Creature identification successfully identifies a creature, learns one of its best attributes. So you know that it has electric surge. Whenever a shambler would take electricity damage or is targeted with an electricity effect, it gains 12 temporary hit points and is quickened until the end of its next turn.
Quicken gives it what, an extra action?
Yes, the extra action in this case allows it to make an extra stride, strike, or swim.
Oh, lovely. Sorry, gents.
And then character also lands on a critical success, so it's not a critical success. Yep, so that's what you find. So it's immune to electricity, it's got electric surge, and its weakest save is reflex.
Awesome.
Anything else?
That's all I can do. That'd be my third action.
Okay, Lucas.
I mean, I'd love to do more. Can I have a fourth or fifth action?
I would love to give that to you, but the answer is bow.
Sure. You can get a fourth action and a fifth action. For every one beyond the fourth, you have to lose a year of lifespan.
That's a problem for future me. Ah!
Future you is gonna be here real fucking quick.
We all now play elves.
I think I'm just gonna ready a shot for if and when that thing comes at the door, because that's really I don't really think I can do much better.
So you're way back there.
The only thing I can do is like move up to here, and not have a shot ready.
I would say move up to where Lindsay is and then ready a shot.
I can move there and ready a shot. Well,
how far can you get?
yeah, where was I?
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right here. I'll move right here and ready a shot.
okay, yep, you ready a shot. What's your trigger? It moves within eyesight.
Within sight.
Okay.
It's not going to.
I don't.
Rod charged in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
But I can't. If I move again, I can't ready a shot.
All right, Lindsay.
No, you can move and take a shot.
Hey, you can move to there and then take a single shot.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
let's
not
do
going to
that
have
then.
any penalties.
Sure. Let's try that. All right. Well, let me do it.
He's right about that.
Target that bastard right there.
All right.
Is it?
Everyone
near
grab
the
that
light or-
courageous anthem, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Where is it?
Well, it'll be after you take your shot.
Okay.
Yeah, after you take your shot. Because you're idling.
Of course, it's a terrible, terrible roll. I'm stunned.
So inspire courage is done. And then this 30 feet.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay, I'm gonna say narrate that you're in range. We are going to fulfill your wish.
Nice.
Who's
Who's that on?
Lindsay did.
Oh, wow.
Thacker?
I'm Theckard. That's what Theckard wished for. He said, I wish I had another action. So Lindsay cast haste on him.
Mm. Look at you.
Kaldor.
I am going to sudden charge.
Damn good roll. Son.
Wow, 35.
Nice.
38 points of damage.
And it has to make a fortitude save or be knocked down.
Sure does.
DC 22.
That's listed right there in the attack.
Let's get a card.
No, I'm not spending on that. I don't think we
I
should
can.
do
No,
that.
I spent on the card
What is this? Why?
because he crit hit.
Oh, it made the save right on.
Well, let's see what the crit hit says. The crit hit card.
I don't want us to fail this. Like we've got to at least accomplish something. I'm tired of like
Please, we
turning
want to do
tail, tucking tail,
something.
and running.
Come
We're
on,
not
like,
running
you
from
gotta
this fucking
realize I've
plant.
also applied the weak template here, and you have leveled up, so...
Not to mention, there's still an owl bear in there.
Alright, so crit hit card on a melee hit. The target is Clumsy 1. Clumsy... Oops, not that one. Clumsy 1. Here we go.
I will smack again for my third action. Oh, actually, I'm going to use.
You moved up, and then you just
I
used a
sudden
normal
charged.
attack?
No, he sudden charged.
Okay. Sudden charge
Two
using a
actions,
normal
but-
attack? Yep.
Yeah, it moves and attacks in a single 2 action.
Oh, I can't
Advantageous.
actually. I didn't knock it down. I can't use that. I just do this then.
After
That was-
compromising your ability to deliverable, so you can.
Yeah, I didn't knock it down.
So he can't do that.
Okay. Oh, you just miss it.
Yep.
Just miss it.
Oh, I rolled like a 4.
Yeah. All right, its turn.
Yeah, if it wasn't immune to electric, then it would have been off guard. That would
I
have.
That would have been
Alright.
very helpful.
Yep. All right, it will try and strike out. All right, so it's going to make a vine lash, which makes a vine strike attack against each creature within its reach. So here it is against Varar. And here it is against Kaldor. It fails both.
You know what that missed by, right?
4.
The armor rune that I got a
Yep.
little while ago.
Alright, and then it has no idea that you've got stuff. Guess what it's going to do? Move away.
Oh, okay.
Smackety smack.
It's a stupid tree. You get to do damage to it. Oh, critical hit from Varar, which disrupts the action, I believe. Let me check it.
You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
49.
nice.
That's very nice. Let's have a look here. So,
Wait, your pick's broke.
Oh, I can't use that. Never mind. I can't take that attack.
Oh,
Fucking weapon in hand. They totally ignore that.
alright, so we just do the 24 from Kaldor.
That's frustrating.
I haven't had a chance to be able to even refill my hand yet, so I wouldn't even have had the opportunity to take that reaction.
Yeah, so just sheath it for the moment. Yeah. There you go. Alright.
Can you use your throw ability that you can throw a chunk of dirt at it?
Yeah.
Or that doesn't.
Yeah.
Or it has to be
I
melee.
can't.
Actor
I don't
strikes a
think-
melee attack.
Bruh. So you realize, like, that as you go to strike at this creature, all of those centipedes, like, writhe over your hands. You're like, oh, it's not a pick anymore. I can't.
Ah, well, it's run over there. I've decided that I don't want to. I'm gonna draw this one action. I'm going to strike.
You get it. $12.
Strike with Matt.
Nope.
Yes.
Smash.
Just flinging chunks of rock.
No, I'm flinging my boomerang.
Oh, okay. Noise.
Yeah, I'm done. That's my turn.
All right. Deckard.
Well, I'm gonna have to move up behind you, gents. Otherwise, I can't hit the thing.
Well, you've got plenty of actions to do so.
So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
You both look to
Don't
be
throw lightning
decently
at it this
healthy.
time.
How about some Agent Orange? Agent Orange sounds like a much better plan.
If I had some, I would.
Anti-defoliant.
Unfortunately, I don't want to burn through all our quick alchemy, knowing versatile vials from quick alchemy, knowing that we may have a bigger foe not long. So I'm just going to
Do you have a
do
crossbow?
the crummy versatile vial. Chuck, chuck, chuck.
Just the acid, basic acid attack.
Just the basic acid.
Yeah,
Bling, bling, bling.
Little stuff that costs you nothing, basically.
basically.
Yeah.
A cantrip.
Because we need to do damage, take this thing out, but I don't want to burn through our limited resources be like, okay, guys, let's sit here for 10 minutes. Have fun.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
this is
We'll
ridiculous.
see how many of them we hit.
And fives, not a one.
There you go. See? That's how that works.
A miss and 2 critical misses.
Yeah. Do
Yep.
I do it? Sure I do.
So that would be splash damage.
Yep, splash damage. On it. Splash.
That's what it would have been.
Splash.
9, 8, and
Splash.
7 if we'd actually hit. Instead, it's 6.
6.
And you had 2, right? Let's draw some cards. Alright, so this is a ranged attack.
That's the way you see it with a light now, too. Lucas can just go ka-ting, ka-ting from there.
Alright, while we're calculating that, let's go to Lucas.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Well, it's lit. You can see it.
What?
It's lit, so you can see it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'm strategizing.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
That would be decent.
That's pretty good, yeah.
And this will put it off guard then?
Yeah, let's
think
try. Hang on.
This is probably going to kill it.
Maybe.
I hope.
It's near death already.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Doesn't mean a whole lot.
Let's see.
Shoot with your bow.
Yeah, I was gonna try the Eldritch thing, but I'll just do a standard.
Knowing how tattered it is already, I think
Yep.
it'd be a waste for you to do it. Yeah.
27.
So it's
Opportunity
off
hit is
guard
off
to the
guard.
next attack.
Wow.
And you do 12 points. It's near death.
So now it's off guard to the next attack.
Correct.
Can it be my next
Share
attack?
strategy, and the creature you hit is off guard to a designated ally.
Ally, you
The next attack
designate.
the ally makes.
Caldor.
Okay, so Keldor, on your turn, it's off guard to you.
Okay.
Shoot it again?
I am gonna shoot it again.
Nice. That's a crit. Then, isn't it? Yeah, it's a crit.
Yeah.
I can imagine that's dead.
Oh.
Look at that! I actually helped.
All right. So as it dies, following things happen.
Bugs.
Bugs. Many bugs. Says blah blah blah. And blah.
Set loose the insect swarms. What? Let's say we need a can of raid. Hey, Alchemist guy. You can figure out a can of raid, right?
Centipede swarms boil up from the remains. Centipede swarm should be in here somewhere. Let's just have a look for that. Is that it? Nope. Just gotta find this centipede swarm wherever they've put it. Let me just have a look around, see if I can spot it. Looks like they have forgotten. Does look like they have forgotten. Okay. So
Yeah.
centipede swarm. Okay, so as it dies, because we had a card drawn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to erupt 2 centipede swarms from it. Actually, we'll just copy this one. There we go. And you will see as they erupt, this will be for next time, by the way, as they erupt out of it, some fungi start writhing around, trying to hit anyone that might come close. And that will be the encounter for next time, guys. So we're going to end this one, and we'll start the next one next time. So you can look forward to centipedes and fungi.
And this is pre-owlbear.
Pre-owlbear. All right.
Yeah, man, these are the appetizers.
Yeah, this is
Bugs
just
and,
the
bugs and mushrooms.
this is just the build up. It's fine, right? It's fine. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the session, guys. Thank you for being with us. Next week we're gonna come right back and be at this point in our adventure, and we look forward to seeing you there on Thursday night in US time. Please be tuning into mine and DMX's channel for our next Aeolus session, and to DMX's channel on Saturday night for Cyberpunk Red, which seems to be going pretty well. And then we will be back next week, if not before, with all sorts of other gaming things. Tune into Mixed Nuts, who is still doing like 7 days and I don't know, different things.
Lots of Zomboid again.
Zomboid, and more Zomboid. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. So we will go to the ending. Can anyone see if any of our friends are on? We're just going to see if we've got someone to raid into. We've got Roll D5, Super Secret Late Night Stream, Magi RPG, One Shot, Pokemon. Okay. We'll go over to Interpoint Station. Good to have everyone. Thanks for being here. Please look after yourselves, take care of one another, be kind to one another, and until next time, this is Matt in a Hat. Have a good one.